Hey guys, it's Nick, and the breaking news right now is that John McAfee was found dead in his cell in Barcelona. He was 75 years old. There are a lot of rumors swirling already and people making comparisons to another person who was found in his cell a year or so ago. So let's take a look at the history of John McAfee a little bit, just so we can see what was really going on with him. So here is the news story, and John McAfee, of course, was the creator of McAfee antivirus software. He sold it to Intel some years back, and he has been in the news a lot for being accused of possibly being involved in the death of his neighbor in Belize. There was a manhunt for him at a time. He got arrested, all kinds of things, and more recently, he was accused of doing a pump and dump scheme with cryptocurrencies and not paying taxes for several years. And so this is what this whole being in prison was about, that today they just agreed to extradite him to the US, where he faced charges that could land him in jail for up to 30 years. And so being 75 years old, that's basically a life sentence for him. Now, there are people that are going to be promoting this tweet that he had back in October 2020, where he says, "I am content here. I have friends. The food is good. All is well. Know that if I hang myself, a la you know who, it will be no fault of mine." Well, that was in October. I guess something must have changed since then. And so I really don't believe in whatever conspiracies people are probably going to put out. I think he just made a decision, and John McAfee is a wild kind of character. And so let's look at some of the stuff he's done before. So he has experimented with quantum, you know what, and immortality by playing Russian roulette with himself. He's admitted to doing all kinds of drugs. He's kind of an off the hook kind of guy and does whatever he feels like. And his wife he met supposedly when she was a prostitute and came up to him and tried to solicit him. So this guy is definitely on the wild path. I don't want to talk bad about the people who are no longer here, but just be aware that John McAfee was not the nice crazy uncle that was trying to make you rich by telling you what cryptocurrencies to buy or whatever. He had kind of an ulterior motive, and here you see that he got indicted for tax evasion, and he hid cryptocurrency, a yacht, real estate, and other things to evade taxes. That in itself is not that bad in most people's eyes, I would guess, but the real bad thing, in my opinion, is the hyping of cryptocurrencies while not telling people that he's making a whole bunch of money on these same currencies that he's hyping. So John McAfee is known to most crypto investors from a few years back in 2017, when he was really hyping Bitcoin to the point where he said he will eat his Johnson if it doesn't reach a certain level. So here on July 17th, 2017, somebody said, "So what, one Bitcoin, $500,000 within 3 years?" And John McAfee said, "If not, I will eat my Johnson on national television." And then he said, "When I predicted Bitcoin at 500,000 by year end 2020, it used a model that predicted 5,000 at the end of 2017. Bitcoin has now accelerated much faster than my model assumptions. I now predict Bitcoin at 1 million by the end of 2020. I will still eat my Johnson if wrong." So I'm sure a lot of people got long Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies possibly because of him being kind of authority figure and making these proclamations where a lot of people just say, well, he's a smart guy. He made McAfee antivirus. He must know what he's talking about. So therefore, all I have to do is buy it and I'll get rich. But I guess he changed his mind and he was no longer to eat his Johnson on TV after a while. And here he said that he will not eat his own Johnson. In fact, it was a ruse to boost Bitcoin's value. Eat my Johnson in 12 months, a ruse to onboard new users. It worked. Bitcoin was first. It's an ancient technology. All know it. Newer blockchains have privacy, smart contracts, distributed apps, and more. Bitcoin is our future. Was the Model T the future of the automobile? And so he got people hyped up, and then he seeded people into saying, hey, Bitcoin is great, but that's the Model T, and there is newer, better cryptocurrencies out there. And so that's what he got arrested for pumping these altcoins. And coincidentally, one of them was actually Dogecoin. And so let's see how much money the US claimed he made by getting money for pumping these coins. They say McAfee and his accomplices allegedly reaped more than 13 million from the schemes, and say they both also face civil charges by Securities Exchange Commission, which in October accused McAfee of concealing more than 23 million he made from boosting 7 cryptocurrency offerings on Twitter. In the cryptocurrency cases, authorities said McAfee touted assets including Verge, Redcoin, and Dogecoin as part of Coin of the Day or Coin of the Week tweet from around December 2017 to February 2018. McAfee held himself up as an expert on cybersecurity and cryptocurrency through his tweets, speeches, and his role as CEO of a publicly traded cryptocurrency company. They also accused him of telling his followers he had no stake in the coins, even as he touted how they will change the world. Yeah, they changed the world for him because they made him rich. Now, shilling worthless things while pretending to be an analyst or an authority on it is not new. This has been going on in the penny stock world for years. But if John McAfee was arrested for shilling these things and not telling his users that he's getting paid to shill them, he's probably one of the only ones, because it seems everybody these days are shilling some kind of cryptocurrency, even Kim Kardashian. Now, I don't know if she has a little footnote in her thing saying that she's getting paid for it, but I'm sure most of the people think she really is a believer in these cryptocurrencies and that they're going to make money by buying them. So this stuff has been going on forever and continues to go on after John McAfee and will go on after Kim Kardashian. So guys, what's the takeaway here? One is that I didn't know that John McAfee was the original shill for Dogecoin way before Elon Musk. But the real takeaway is that these people that are on social media or have big names, have authority supposedly, they're not really there to make you money. They're there to make themselves money off of you. So keep that in mind when you see people shilling these cryptocurrencies, whether Kim Kardashian, Elon Musk, John McAfee, whatever, some rapper or something like that. They're all getting paid to shill this stuff. So it should make you question what these things are really worth if these promoters are willing to pay millions of dollars to people to promote these things while they're selling them, while people are buying them up and the promoters are selling them on the way up. And one thing to keep in mind, John McAfee was never actually convicted of any of the things that the US accused him of. It was all allegations at this point, and so we'll never know the truth. But always look at what somebody is shilling because they're usually getting paid for it. They're not looking to make you rich. Hope you like this video, and RIP to John McAfee. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.